We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Cobras and the Thunder. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Brad Sanders gets the call for game one of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the fours coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Digging in, Mark Lacy. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. He's set, and the pitch. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more. Especially the way this team is underachieved, you got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. Last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
The second baseman, Fred English.
Into the box now, Greg English. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Sanders has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. A 1-0 delivery.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now a swing and a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
2 balls and here it is.
That is third.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Atkins. 0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. scorched to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Hey, nice effort by the third baseman right there to slide and try and knock that down. That ball was hit too good in the perfect spot.
Digging in now, Paul Taylor. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Center fielder looking up, still going back. Gone! So a two-run shot to left center. 19th home run for him on the season, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Stepping into the box, Shawn Mckee, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball. Count 1-0.
And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Again, another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
In now, Richard Wise, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Mckee at second with 2 down. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. From the stretch. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
3-2 pitch. And he misses, ball 4.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk. And there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Stepping in, Michael Wright, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. And pitch number 33 in the inning will be the lucky one, as this is swung on and missed to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. The Cobras are out in front 2-0. Jeremy Kilpatrick, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip. 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Brian Hannon is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division. Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Wright moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. Stepping in, Saul Worthing. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Now here it comes. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Chopped toward the second baseman. Barehanded at his knees. He's out.
Batting third, the catcher, Mike Hayes.
Now at the plate, Mike Hayes. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, A.J. Valido, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
You see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. All even now, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3. Side is retired. Leads it 2-0. So digging in now, Kevin Landry, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Jeremy Kilpatrick.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jeremy Kilpatrick. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Cannon takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Mark Lacey.
Striding in once again, Mark Lacey, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, outside. Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Takes this the other way to right, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
The batter,
boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Greg English will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Grounded to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Scott Jordan.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away.
Well, you know you've made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Coming to the plate now, John O'Neill. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. One out, nobody on. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Marty Riggs.
Coming to the plate now, Marty Riggs. First delivery to him on the way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Ready on 1-2. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
The 2-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
In the air to straightaway center field. Center fielder giving chase. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jonathan Atkins. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So now to the plate, Paul Taylor. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
As we look again at that double here, you could see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
At the plate now, Shawn Mckee. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Runner at second here with one man out. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Striding in, Richard Wise. He drew a walk his first time up. As a look, now the pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
One out away from stranding that runner on third, so the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Two outs here with a runner at third. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Leading off the inning, Tony Rossi, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate, Brad Sanders, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a liner. Foul. Popped up. Mckee has room in foul territory. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The batter, the second baseman, Brian Cannon.
So striding in, Brian Cannon. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Popped up. Taylor shading to his right, and that's the third out. All set for the start of the fourth, and next it'll be the outfielder, Michael Wright.
Michael Wright.
Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes, absolutely battling for your life right now.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Digging in, Kevin Landry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch.
0-1. Count 1-0.
Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball, and the transfer looked good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
Runner at second now as a result of the error. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Jeremy Kilpatrick. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
To 1-2 now. 1 out and a runner on second base. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Mark Lacey. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Into the box, Greg English, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around and score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Jonathan Atkins is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Mississippi is out in front 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And digging in is the outfielder, Saul Worthing. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Mike Hayes. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. His average sits at 296 entering play. 28 home runs and 71 runs batted in. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1.
Inside, ball 2.
1 out, nobody on. Three and 1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Full count now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded to the right. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Grounded up the first baseline. To second for 1.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Ready now, Scott Jordan. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. The 0-1 pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. One and one, here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes now. A runner on first with 2 away. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Four-hole hitter Paul Taylor. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
The 1-0 misses for the 2nd ball.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2-0 pitch on the way. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Digging in to try it again, Shawn Mckee. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Ready with the 1-1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 2-1 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Valido will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the right fielder, Richard Wright.
At the plate, Richard Wise. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And that misses. 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. It's a fastball that misses.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. J.J. Mckee takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Michael Wright will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He's set and the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a shin high slider laid off for a ball. Still 2-2. From the stretch.
Got a full count.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Ready for another shot now, Kevin Landry. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen, and we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Jeremy Kilpatrick, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Mckee, a 6'4" right-hander. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. 2 out, bases loaded. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Can't fall behind against a pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Ready with the 2-0. 3-0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
He's set. The 3-0 offering.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, John O'Neill.
The first baseman, Shawn O'Neill.
And the pitch.
Yep, that ball went
And we
out.
see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Outside and low, 3-0.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So coming to the plate, Marty Riggs. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-0 home.
3-0.
Tony Rossi, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now the 3-0 offering, and he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Into the box now, Tony Rossi. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0 is in off the plate.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-0 count, the pitch.
3-0 the count.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
None out, runners at first and second. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Randall Mad Dog will get a chance to really deliver off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the bases loaded and nobody out. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Ah, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
That's them 1 and 2.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 in the third, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Seth Jackson is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Into the box now, Brian Cannon, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Popped him up. Landry has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 8, Shawn Mckee.
Stepping into the box, Saul Worthing. Set. Here it comes.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Here comes the 1-2, lifted down the line in left, and that's going to land foul. 2 out, bases loaded. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Here's the 1-2. Swinging a ground ball to third. Knee high, he barehands it. Got him. Sandy Nixon takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Mark Lacey.
Mark Lacey.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changeup called strike one.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here's the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
2-1.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Greg English will be next. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it, but to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So stepping in, Greg English. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Buford Christian will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. A runner at first with no outs here. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now a throw over, back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No one out with a runner at second. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
So now to the plate, Jonathan Atkins, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Runner at second here with one man out. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Now the 2-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Paul Taylor will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Shawn Mckee comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
A ball and a strike now. Bases are loaded here, one man out. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting, right fielder, Richard. Fly.
At the plate now, Richard Wise, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. On the ground is short. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. To the bottom of the 6th inning, the Cobras are out in front here, 4-0. Buford Christian will remain in the game in the 9th spot in the order and take over at shortstop. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Mike Hayes.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 0-1 on its way. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. The 1-2. Grounded to short. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, A.J. Valito.
Now in the box, A.J. Valito. From the stretch. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now here's the pitch. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Striding into the box, Scott Jordan struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First offering on its way, and a ball 1-0. 2-0 now.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Called strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in the outfielder, Michael Wright.
Right.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 0-1 pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
Count is 2-1.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike two. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another try at 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
To the plate now, Kevin Landry. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Hot shot to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And there's out number two.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Glenn Suarez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with two out and the base is empty. Chopper to short. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join for the traditional seventh inning stretch.
Andy Steins gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Last half of the seventh here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, John O'Neill.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. This ball will be chopped foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Stepping in now, Marty Riggs, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. The 1-0 home, and he fouls this one off. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Tony Rossi, as the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Can't lose, Cole.
Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
Number 43.
Bo Law will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Chuck Perry has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping up now, Buford Christian, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Ready for another chance? Greg English. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-2 is a called third strike down in the zone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Standing in now, Jonathan Atkins, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. The pitch.
Nope.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
This is foul right side.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. This is popped up. O'Neill is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. G-Man Atkins is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
G-Man Atkins.
Brian Hannon will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Liner toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball to the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Worthing is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
The catcher, number 2, Mike Hayes.
Stepping up to the plate, Mike Hayes. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1, no strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and a strike. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A.J. Valido is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
0-1 pitch on its way. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. 2 out with the man at first. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
In now, Scott Jordan. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball in.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. To short. Scooped up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping in, the long ball threat, Paul Taylor. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. A 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. The 2-1 hit to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 19, Shawn Mckee.
Ready once again, Shawn Mckee. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Called strike at the letters. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Richard Wright.
Into the box, Richard Wright. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Here's the pitch.
Nope.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in his zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Into the box, Michael Wright. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Runner goes. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Hit back up the middle. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The Cobras are out on top 4-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Michael Jordan will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. King Giles is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Now batting, John O'Neill. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First offering on its way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate now, Marty Riggs, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Jordan, a 27-year-old. He's a 9-year major league vet. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
The pitch.
I got 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Three and 0. Here it is. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Digging in and looking for more, Tony Rossi. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Left side. Reined in. One there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
The pitcher, number 26, Chuck Berry.
Jake Owens will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Jake Owens.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. And that misses 1-1. From the stretch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
A runner on first with 2 away. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year, as the lead is cut to 4-2 now. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet, as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
The batter, number 22, second baseman.
In now, Brian Hanna, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Full count still. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Yep, just another successful day at the office for these guys. But this one has a little bit of added significance, as that's win number 82 for them on the year, so they're assured of finishing the season with a winning record.
4-2 the final score tonight. Mississippi jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Seth Jackson wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. For the home team, 2 runs on 4 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.